Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm at the moment at Erdington Nature Reserve. I was hopefully going to go to Greg's today and get a coffee in Bridge North, but as per normal there's a massive queue outside, so I've abandoned that idea. So just before I start the main ride, I was going to do I'll play a bit of Daniel Urban I've just done, and I will play the hill where I just climbed it, so that'll come up in a moment. We are at this nice little nature reserve, and over there, see if we can get in the background, that's Dudmaston, down a bit. River Severn's over that way, and Laurie going past. Thank you, Laurie, so kind. Yeah, just off today. Today is the 8th of March 2020. Spring has sprung and Orbea has been sold. We have now got, I think I should be able to get it in. I've gone for a Cube Reaction Hardtail 2021. I've changed that way a bit. Changed the forks, bars and stem. Put some slime tubes in, so I've got it all ready for me. G-Tech is going, that is on Leebay as we speak. So I had a new purchase, bought some nice new Fox gloves. I did buy some new POC glasses. Thank you, China, you're the best. Genuine fakes ahoy. I'm having trouble clicking the lenses in, but we'll stick with the Old Faithfuls today. Anyway, let's ride.
You're joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake, I can't stand this.
Welcome to a bit of urban downhill. Make sure the forks are on. Gets a bit jumpy gnarly in places, but we'll see how we go. Right, it's all clear. Let's go. Can't go straight on here, but we'll do a left. Look how this bike's heavy. Back streets of Bridgeoe. Hopefully, we should be able to clear this. Oh, yes. Just bedding these brakes in. Oh, come on, move your arse. Thank you very much. Gatto. There we are. Let's go. His creator in derecho. Agua. Pronto. Riviera Sieta. Sieta? Sì. River Severn. Voila. Rivers are quite low at the moment. Let's go this way.
Right, let's climb a hill. Might fast forward this bit. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a mountain bike? Is it a mountain bike? What's that coming hill? That way. What's that coming over? Is it a mountain bike? No, it's an e-bike. Ooh, doo-doo, in the top. Good old e-power. Goes one way. And cut.
we go. Right, Route 45, hopefully nobody coming. Just dropping down here. Just left Erdington and we're dropping down towards Osprey Falls. Bit of a climb ahead, but I'm on e-power today, so should be good. Just have a little stop off here and I'll show you Osprey Falls. Park the bike, check for the vandal proof paint, put that there. In fact, last time I rode here I had my Cube Hybrid, and this is the next model up, the Reaction. There you go, there's Osprey Falls in all its glory, running off to meet the River Severn. You used to be able to go, well you still can, but they've just put the fence back up and put vandal-proof paint and stuff you going up there. But if you didn't need the toilet, you do now. One of the little hidden gems around Shropshire. Let's go the other side of the bridge. Me and my brother-in-law Jim came here once, and it had been raining that much. It was like a mist across the falls, and that was the day I wore my Wellington boots because the ground was that soggy and boggy, mate. So we're going to go up that way, back in the mall. Oh, it's a punchy little climb. Oh, yeah. Right, today I'm on, like I say, the e-power. Yesterday I went out with my other brother from another mother, Rich, and we did 30 miles and about 2,500 feet of climbing. And I was on acoustic yesterday, so Friday night I went did a 10k run. I did that in 58 minutes, 6.5 miles, which was nice. So just in front of us, where you can see the VW and the van, that is a place called Osprey Hall. Looks like it's all locked up, but the guy, I think it was a band member from a rock group called Judas Priest, which was back in, I'm guessing, the 70s and 80s. He owned that up until recently, and either side of this road, I'll try and show it in a minute, or lane, he built a golf course with all his earnings from, I'm guessing, record sales and stuff. But I've also been led to believe that he sold it recently because he can't afford it. And me my gears chasing right, oh there they are. That's the trouble. Brand new bikes, you have to bed all the gears in and the brakes and everything else, and everything will move eventually. So we're going to go up that hill as part of this Route 45, and I'll show you that. Oh, there goes the dog and bone. I'll show you the view from the top. Back in a moment. Okay, top of the hill now. Just ridden from down there. That there is Osprey Hall. I can't zoom in anymore, I don't think. But the caravans over there, that sort of area, that is Dudmaston. So, like I said, this is the complete golf course that the guy from Judas Priest has had to sell. Now we are going to go over that way, which is Chelmarsh Reservoir, and at the end of this little lane, some nice little downhill cross-country sections come from over that way, which is Bridgnorth. And I only filmed to the top of Hampton Load previously, so I'm going to carry on because the Route 45 continues along the Severn Valley Railway route, and we might see the train today, but I've heard it running, I heard the choo-choo in Bridgnorth, but that's about it, so we're going that way. See ya! Right, we go left. I will do some camera shots on my bicycle helmet after. Such a nice bit of track, but make sure there's no, well, it's looks sketchy, no people coming, which hopefully there shouldn't be because it's a normal day, not a weekend. And it is a bridleway, I think, down here. Hear the birds? We go to the left. I'll tell you, this takes us down towards Shropshire Reservoir on the right. I've been getting my lefts and rights mixed up a bit, racing, because I'm going that way. Oh, nice comfy. Crazy squirrel. Crazy pheasant. Walla 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 walla. See if I can get it. The reservoir. Bloody bike pipe gets on your nerves. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a climb now, so I'll come back in the mojo. Shropshire Reservoir. Just come from over there, the big reservoir. We're going to go down there. There's some cows. Just come from there. We'll work our way through this dodgy gate. First of all, saddle down. Oh, there's this one's even better. Lovely. Make sure it closes. It's close onto my bike and scratch it. So my head is mega wobbly. Turn the battery off because we're going down. Hopefully it hasn't cut all the hedges back. I'm going to turn my forks on as well. There's a bit of a water crossing at the bottom of this drop. Bloody hell, this is so slippery. Should get a better view from on top of my cycle helmet. I'm going to have to put the brakes on a bit here. One way to bed them in. Oh, oh. Oh yeah. Water crossing. Oh yeah, fungus. Oh, I forgot to turn my battery. Right, back in the boat. Right. Just been trying to think. I think this is my 4th or 5th cube e-bike. I've had a couple of cube acids. I've had, well, I ordered a cube, oh hello, cube hybrid from the same place I had this cube from, but it came all battered in the post, so I sent it back. I've had the old cube hybrid stereo original. Right, this gets a bit sketchy around here. This drops into Hampton Load, right by the train station and the campsite with the, I think the pub's called the Unicorn, and it's always a chav fest when it's summertime and bank holidays. This is where I made it to last time, and then I finished recording. That's where I pat the cows on the patty bum. So we will drop down here. There's hyperspeed, hypersonic missile, doing about 35 miles an hour. There we go. Let's go and have a look at the campsite. Should be down here on the left, somewhere here. Here we go. Have a little ride up here. Hiya. Like I say, this place in Bank Holiday is just full of people. There's the Unicorn pub. Oh, Magic Gate. There's the Severn Valley treatment plant in the distance. We shall go around here. Tell you what, my brakes are bedded in nicely now. And this is where all the campers and glampers go. And I think all this normally floods at this time of year. But we can ride along here, because originally there used to be a ferry that went the Hampton, we'll see if I squeeze through there, the Hampton Load Ferry. Now I have got a photo somewhere in the archives of my old Android phone, and I'll try and put it on at the end of this clip. But the ferry has long gone. That's where it used to dock, over there, and this bit of scaffolding is where they used to put the where they used to put the ferry when it was not being used, and it was just a rope pulley system. And it was up for sale about 10 years ago. You could buy the rights to it and the ferry for about 30 to 40 grand. So anyway, that's where we just come from. This is Hampton Load, Severn Valley Railway Station. Oh, squeeze through. Lock the forks back out. I do like this bit along here because it's quite tunnel vision. There's the you can normally, when it's open, get a nice cup of tea or coffee from there. Dirt cheap as well. It's all run by volunteers. If you do go there, keep an eye out for one of the volunteers. He looks like Roy Chubby Brown. This is the way we roll the decking. Oh, and them squeaks are on that and not my bike. Just flow along here nice as well. There's the Severn, as Len from Strictly would say. Severn. These corners do get sketchy in the tail end of the year because it's all leaves. It's so off camber, and you guarantee you'll slip out. Now this is where we have to go up a very narrow causeway, and you can see where the railway line runs. Good old E-Power. I'm soldiering on because my legs are bloody aching today. And there's the train track. Severn. Hiya. So happy. Train track. Hampton Load. Right, back in the mow. That is the beauty of this Route 45. It's so flowy, even if you ride it from Hampton Load to Alveley Country Park or vice versa. It's rare that you have to stop. Well, I don't have to stop and get off, but it's a nice family orientated trail. And there is something where you can see like a track running alongside the river. That's an alternative route you can take. There's some nice little poppy bits that you can jump off. And there's water, extreme water crossing. Last time I did that I went flying, but that was at Dudmaster. This camera on the blooming helmet weighs a bloody ton. I think I'll turn it off in a bit. Here's the joggy. Hiya. How you doing? Alright. So you see where the Severn has been pushing all of the excess waste and debris where it's hit the trees. It is quite spooky. Right, back in a minute. Got a nice little climbing descent. I need to turn that off, I was already here. Good thing with these though, they stop people on motorbikes. Oh god, that's it's tight. Right, little if I pick a nice gear, I'm try and stay in eco all day today. So just give the battery a nice little test run. It is a lovely ride. This is a bike ride you can do all year round because the trail does stay pretty, not dry but fairly solid. There are sections of it where it does go a bit squishy, but we'll come back in I'll leave it running. I've got a good pace on. So bare all the trees are. All the buds are coming through there now because it's springtime and the sun's making an appearance. Thank you, sun. You rock. You'd rock even more if I was in Spain. But second jab's coming next month, April, so should be jetting off end of May, beginning of June. I was looking at the Wolverhampton Council schools holidays, and I think there's a week is end of May to the beginning of June, and the price difference between flights that week, hi Mr. Crow, that 1 week if you're flying out and it's Whitsun, I think return Ryanair East Mids or Birmingham to Alicante or Murcia was at least 50 quid more a flight. But obviously I ain't no teacher and I ain't no kid, so I can fly anytime. I've got to get to La Xenia to get the keys for the apartamento. I don't know what keys is in Spanish, but I'm learning slowly. Looks like the bloody horses have been along here. God damn, puta madre, hostia. Not hostia, but hostia. Right, here we have a lovely, I'm going to drop my saddle, a lovely downhill section, and hopefully nobody will be about because so far it has been quiet. Dropping in over the 7. Oh yeah, there we go, Alveley Park, Alveley Country Park, ahoy hoy. Oh, there we go, nice bridge, upstream, downstream. That way is Arley, that way is Bridge North. You alright? I'm alright, Bienvenido, Alveley Country Park. Sunken boat, that must have been washed up on the last bit of floods. Noah and his animals have escaped. Amazing how much quieter a Monday is compared to yesterday, because yesterday was chock-a-block everywhere. It was like a sea of humans. I'm just going to turn my forks off because I get squishy with you. And as I say, there's some lovely views up at the top of this country park. There's a nice visitors centre. Oh, there you go, just a little peep of the River Severn through the gap in the trees. I think there is a public footpath that runs along the River Severn all the way to Arley. Just see if I can see. There's the river. There's some better views higher up, but because it's flooded recently, the paths are just going to be completely caked in mud. Oh, I thought I did some climbing yesterday. Oh, you right? Hiya. This is the centre. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Most of the kids are back at school today, actually. After 3 months off, jamming bits. Let's have a little look around here. He's had a bit of a facelift, the old country centre. Looks like he's had extensions. Going a little ride round.
Yeah.
That's a new building over there, I've never seen that before. I wonder if that's real coal. It can't be full. Right, back in a moment. Need him, Mr. Squirrel. Right. I haven't ridden around this bit in ages. It does say no dogs, but say anything about no bikes. That'll do. I think we just do a bit of a loop of the pond. I think this is the sister park of Alveley Country Park, which is one of our haunts as well. Oh, Extreme River boat crossing. Could have a wicked little racetrack around here. Some nice wall rides. Oh, running water. I think I've seen enough water to sink a ship. That is cool. It's like a little go-kart track. Well, that was short-lived. Gonna climb up now out to Alveley. See you in a bit. I've seen this a few times. The Church of Holy Innocents, Tuckhill. Right, we are just up from, I think it's 4 ashes, so I've got them mixed up. One's on the Stafford Road and one's on the Kiddie Road. But it is, this church is very spooky. It's all used and everything, but this time of year it's very eerie. It's as if it's hidden away like a cult. Well, I videoed it a few times, but I normally stuck it on Instagram. It's like just the church that appears from nowhere. So it looks like I might have a little ride around this. Quite fresh graves, that's 2014. Obviously I don't want to disgrace the graves or anything, but it's like so hidden away. This must be the back end of the church. I believe all churches, the back of the church faces east and the front faces west. Now I'll just do a little turn around so we can see the front of the church. There we go. I understand that this one hasn't got a clock on it. I said clock. Aye. There's one there, 2018. Very peaceful. That's for the kidney bodies. Oh, how the hell to get out of Dodge? Yeah, let's go this way. See all the snowdrops coming through the ground. Oh, where the hell did I come from? Shouldn't say hell, should I? Beg your pardon. 7 Hail Marys and 15 west for the ding dong. Now, I believe I did see a little set of steps going out of here. So where are they? I think they're here. I just dropped the old saddle-a-rooney down. Looks like there's a cliff drop there. I think this is where I just saw the steps coming up. Forks on. Hope they won't hit this car. Come on, car. Hard rear ends and so front. Right, let's go that way. Back on the chest cam because I'll have a neck like Uncle Fester if I carry on wearing that blooming helmet. That's where we just come from. So we're heading down now towards Bobbington. So, well, we don't want to stick any boring roads on because that's for roadies. Boring. Oh, I've got to do cross country. Roads, no thanks. XC, yes please. Right, back in a moment. Just riding back now towards Bobbington. I've just come through Bobbington. I thought I'll pay a little visit to Wolverhampton Airport. And yes, Wolverhampton has an airport. I did my helicopter lesson here back in July. Bought for me by my beautiful wife as a birthday present. Is this Austin Aviation? Have a little ride around. We have a rusty jet. Says it is. So. My mate Peter's got a flying lesson here soon. I think it's May. Fingers crossed he'll get to do it. Oh, looks like somebody's possibly taking off. I'm sure there's like a viewing area near a couple of planes. We're going to look around here. This is like where you've got helicopters and aeroplanes. Oh, there's one. You just hear it. Sounds like an old tractor. Come on, where are you? No, it's a no-show. Nothing. Not much activity, nobody flying off to Spain today. I'll tell you what, if I had the money I'd hire a plane from here and fly over there. If you COVID. Really quiet. Anyway, not much occurring. So, back in a moment. Just at the end of the ride now. The bike has done me very proud. Not a glitch really, just a couple of having to change my gears a little bit, but that's about it. Slowly does it. Wombin forward. Got about a mile and a half to go till I'm home. That's one brook. That's two brook. Only joking. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today. I've got quite a few more bits and pieces coming up. Yeah, don't forget to, let's try and do this professionally, like, subscribe, ding, and any comments, leave them in the box below. Thanks for watching, and another presentation from ePower. Bye.